Hi, welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. The only reason I'm doing this, and it's going to be extremely short, is to show you what the hair whip or the hair cream looks like that I mixed up in the last video, or what it looks like on my hair. I've already applied some. The great thing with the sister locks is the hair is parted into nice neat parts, and you try to keep those parts as you are retightening the hair, and that's what you attempt to do. You want to try and maintain the parts, that way you can style your hair, and if you need to make a part nice and neat, you can do that. My little peak here in the front is kind of wishy-washy. I can't figure out which way to put it so it's not in line with everything else, but I've already added some to this side of my hair, and I'll show you how I normally add it, because it came out really nice and creamy. I love it. It's nice and creamy. It's not too thick, but because I use the blender, I don't have the chunks of shea butter in there that I have when I mix it by hand. So I have some there, and that's what you do. You get some and you put it in the palm of your hands. You spread it on the palms, and you're going to need a good amount. You don't need a small amount. I could have used a bit more than that, because that really isn't enough. But I'm only going to do one side of my hair, and then I'll do the other side later. So you want a good amount, and you mix it on the palms. And what you're going to do is you're going to drag your fingers. You can do all 5 or just 4. You're going to drag your fingers, and now you have it on your fingers, and drag your fingers on that side. So the palms, that which is in the palms are the reservoir. You drag your fingers, you lift the hair slightly. Notice I'm lifting with the back of the hand because I have product on both hands. If I only had product on one hand, I could just lift with the one hand. Lift with the back of the hand. You're going to take the fingers and run it on the scalp, back and forward. And you can go in every direction that you can. And see, the tips are dry now. And so I'm going to lift with this hand and distribute the product on this hand in the back. Where you used to part the hair, it's not necessary. Now, remember the reservoir. So I drag the fingertips across the palms again to put product on them. Now, I was showing you how to do it with one hand. You can do it with both hands, because this is what I do when I do my whole head. I just tilt my head slightly. I'm going to do this and insert my fingers, and then rub my fingers on the scalp only. And I still have product left on my palms. So this is a way, I tell you, I don't do one and one. It's going to go from the palm to the tips, and then you can distribute it into the hair like so. Most of the time people do this to the hair. It's only on the outer portion of the hair. It's not getting inside. And when you do that, once you get from the scalp, and then and that's what I'm doing. I'm working along the hair to the ends. Then I can come back and put a little, if some's left, which I still have some left because I made this rather thick, I can do it to the ends. You don't want to roll it too much. You're more or less squishing it on the ends, and you're squishing it into the hair. And that way you get it throughout the hair and not just on the outside. You'll have it on the insides of the hair too. So I added, I'm going to wipe my hands. I love this. I love the way it feels on my hair too. It feels really nice, really nice. But again, it's much heavier because I made it really thick. It's more or less like a cream instead of the hair lotion. The hair lotion is a little more liquidy, and this is more or less like a hair cream, and it is thicker, so you don't have to use as much. And I don't think I will use it every day, whereas the other one is thinner and I can use it every day. Remember, it's a lotion. Because it's a lotion base, you can use lotion on your skin every day, so you can use this on your hair every day, and you'll notice it won't last a long time. But it's that the first batch I told you about is not that oily, but it feels soft. This side I haven't added anything to it. When I run my hands through it, I can hear it, and I should not be able to hear. That means it's too dry. I'm running my hands on it. I don't know if you can hear it, and that's dry. It's a totally different sound. So I want to see if you can see the difference in the hair. I don't know. That's why I'm in here in this light. Hopefully you can see the shine on that. That's a nice shine. I picked up, I don't know if I mentioned it before, some product by Dark and Lovely. And it's a daily moisturizer. It's really nice, and it's similar to that. It has a nice fragrance, but it is expensive, and I haven't been able to find it again. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. The light is hitting it pretty good. It's dry. I have product on this side and not this side. And I don't know if you can see that really well there. I didn't add a whole lot here. I added it more so here. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that well. This side is dry. See if I can come up closer. You can get a nice look at that. That light is hitting it, so it's kind of throwing it off. But this is shiny. This has a nice sheen to it. Not greasy, but a nice sheen. And if you can see here on my skin where I put it here on the hair, that light is really bright, so you can't see it that well. But it is there, and here is much duller. So, and you can see it on my hands. You can see that shiny, sheen, greasy look on my hands. Yeah, it's not. It feels like a coating, like a thin film coating on my skin. That's what it feels like. And it's going to get sucked into the hair, and you won't even be able to tell it later. I can tell the difference when I do this. It's not too heavy. I can feel the weight on the hair, and here is just kind of fluff, kind of fluffy. But I'll take care of that. So thanks again, you guys, for tuning in to another one of my YouTube videos. Add it to the scalp first. Always add your stuff to the scalp first and work outward until you get it to the ends. Until next time, thank you.